I have just been writing some poetry and stuff this morning and copying some stuff into notebooks and, all the boring stuff. But my Patreon actually now has a few of my poems, so that's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna get coffee with a friend this morning. Same friend who actually crashed here last night. It was like really unexpected, so I was not planning on staying up that late, but it totally works. Yeah, I don't really have anything big going on today, so I can work out after the coffee. Sounds good to me. But yeah, that's pretty much how today's gonna go. I'm gonna go get coffee with a friend, and then come home and edit the crap out of the rest of these videos. It is probably around 7:30. I had a really, really good day. I didn't vlog as much as I have the past couple days because I've been out doing things, spending time with a good friend, and getting to spend the whole day together, which I was not expecting. We're just gonna go get coffee, and it just kind of became a full day thing, which is really cool. And such a huge blessing that I wasn't expecting. Yeah, it's just like really so many things that just doors being opened again that I didn't realize I'd closed in myself. And working through some of those things that I mentioned yesterday with finding those emails and working through a lot of like other stories that I forgot that were just such a deep part of my past that I might mention here at some point, but probably more on like my Patreon, somewhere a little bit more personal. But yeah, I'm really, really content, and I'm really, really glad that we got to have this such a good day together and getting to spend time just talking as friends. And just like someone I haven't gotten to know super well outside of those occasional like hangouts, and being able to spend this much time just talking has been a big blessing. So yeah, that's the big surface level stuff. I'm not gonna share too much, but I just got like completely thrown off track by a short little like conversation there at the end, asking questions about like, oh sorry, like dating and other things that like it's just so much to think about. Honestly guys, I've fallen into this weird rut of like it's honestly happened a bunch of times at this point. I like get a dating app, and then I'm passively on there, or like I'll be on there for a little bit and being like, people exist, and it's not just the people I'm around. There are people out there, and if they exist, then that's cool. And then somebody will start talking to me on there, and it's always usually just one person. Like nobody else is interesting, nobody else is talking to me, and then one person talks to me, and we start talking a little bit, and then it leads to, hey, do you want to get coffee, or do you want to hang out? And then I'm always just like, hold on, I got on here without the intention. So bad, actually. It's really, really bad. I use dating apps to like keep myself content with where I am, and I think in some ways that could be seen as like it probably is bad. I should probably delete it again, shouldn't I? Okay, I'm gonna go delete it, and I don't know, it's just so weird feeling like I really want to be content single, like I am content being single. There's nothing in me that says, oh, you need to date someone right now, except like lately been this weird energy of like people trying to set me up with other people. Like the other day of like when on like Friday I was riding in the like a bus with the other people in the Chick-fil-A group, and they were joking about me setting me up with someone, and then meanwhile there was like one of the guys there was really attractive, so I was like, wow, I feel really like inspired that there are people out there that are more like what I would consider aligned with my interests. I don't have to settle for whoever I'm around, and it's just like it's not necessarily settling's not the right word, but it's like there's probably a better fit for other people that isn't me. And I don't want to, like, there's this weird pressure in college to like find someone. I think especially because I go to a more conservative school, to like try and find someone that you want to marry like right off the bat. And if you date anyone there, it's like you just get married, and that's how that goes. I'm gonna have a slightly more adventurous couple years, I hope. Like, fingers crossed. I'm gonna go to Japan next year, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I don't I don't know that that's happening for sure, and I can't bank on it. But I do know that, like, I don't know what the future holds, and I know that I never really know, and then so I'm not like withholding dating from myself for that reason. I just also know that, like, yeah, I should definitely delete dating apps again. I think in some ways it's this sense of like control, probably. The sense of like, oh well, if I wanted to get it, I can get it. And that is just really prideful, I think, because that shouldn't be like my mindset. But I think it's not always a bad thing. Like, it's not always a bad thing to be like, okay, there's other doors, there's other avenues, and I'm not closing myself off to them. It's just that they don't necessarily make the most sense for me right now. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Ugh. It's just so awkward to try to. I am very content with myself. I've got so much that I want to do. I just feel lonely sometimes, you know? And that's not a reason to find someone and start dating, but it's like sometimes I ask myself, am I doing this out of fear or out of love, you know? Like, am I doing anything, including being single? Am I doing this out of fear or love? And I think there's a lot of wisdom in that. Like, if I'm trying to date someone because I'm not comfortable on my own, then that's completely wrong. Like, that's not a healthy mindset to have. And if I'm trying to stay single because I'm afraid of being vulnerable and open with people, that's not a good mindset to have either. So, like, it's obviously a delicate balance. And I don't want to swing one way or the other too heavily. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on. So it's all right. It's all good. But yeah, I don't know. Trying to be content is weird because it's like I'm trying to be content, and contentment is patience with the process, right? Like, it's like, well, I'm happy with the step I'm at right now. Like, I'm perfectly happy with the step that I'm at right now. And it's going to be contentment too to be going on a date with someone. That's going to be in contentment as well, and it's not this striving after something, and it's not this waiting to be happy until I've achieved something. That's contentment to me. Like, I'm not preserving my happiness until I'm in a relationship. Like, I went and hung out with a friend for like all day today. We went to like a art store, we went to like a restaurant, we went to a coffee shop, we went to all those places that, like, are things that are really fun to do. And I'm also, like, completely content doing those things by myself, too. Like, I'm going to go to a concert next semester, and I'm really excited about that. I'm going to go run a 10K next semester. I'm really excited about that. And I'm doing all of these things that are, like, supplementing my life so that, or when a relationship does come, it's not going to be the only thing going on. It's not going to be the most interesting thing going on. And being single isn't something where I feel like I'm missing out on life, because I'm so much more invested in myself than I've ever been before. And I think that that's a pretty strong foundation for, like, oh, if a relationship did happen, I think I'm ready, more ready than I thought I would be. Especially, like, how, me and my ex-boyfriend broke up back in September. I'm trying to think how many months it's been since then. So September, oh my gosh, I'm really dead. September, October, November, December. So it's been like 3 months, which is not bad. Like, and then honestly, I needed this space. But like, if something changes, I'm not gonna complain. Like, I'm not gonna seek it out, but I'm not gonna complain if something changes. But again, I'm not gonna seek it out. It's gonna seek me out, and I'm gonna be content with it every step of the process. So that is it for me tonight. I'm gonna go back to editing some more videos, and I will catch you guys next time. I think it's funny, so I wanted to tell you guys, but it is like 9 p.m. and I'm in my garage working out because one of my friends did something right before she left that has me real thrown for a loop, flustered, thrown out the window. But it's just so funny that now I'm gonna go lift some weights in my garage while she's off at small group. So try not to overthink anything. But yeah, that is the mood I'm experiencing. So I'm sharing it with you. Congrats. Welcome to the awkwardness.